This is P, and we're back. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you can stay up to date with all my latest unboxing, review, and pickup videos. So today is September the 25th, 2021, Saturday midday. And the main release for today is for sneakers. As you can see in the title, it's the Jordan 5 Retro Moonlight, aka the Oreo. So, or just Oreo, is in Oreo pudding, Oreo cookies, cookies and milk. In black and white colorway for the fall going into October. These were supposed to have been released a week or so prior to this Saturday. Some people may have got theirs early, but as far as this pickup, I got two pair, but one of my buddies just gave me this pair. Shout out to OG McGee, and also Marquise ordered me a pair, so shout out to Keith. They'll be coming in soon. So I was able to get these the same day, and usually when I'm doing my unboxing and review videos of these releases, it's not on the same day because usually I order. So I got a good price from my buddy. We've been doing business. We take it back to the music back in high school. So he was able to get these to me about 20 minutes ago. I did a quick glance. I never owned this pair when they first released. We're talking about Michael Jordan, number 23, Chicago Bulls, Jordan 5, which originally released in 1990, and sneakers have been retroing. So when we talk about his sneakers get released when he was playing basketball during his career with the Chicago Bulls, he had a few different colorways. And when those re-released, the ones that he actually wore on the court, those are called OG colorways. So with this model, it basically had Nike Air on it, a lot of Nike branding. So this is a retro that was originally released in 2013. So I got these from Foot Locker. They was available through Nike, which sold out. I wasn't able to get any from there. It was available at Foot Action, Champs, Finish Line, all the big name sneaker retailers. Jimmy Jazz, probably Dick's Sporting Goods, so on and so forth. East Bay. So comment below if you was able to get a pair. Also comment below if this is your first time tuning into my channel. Once again, this is P. Comment your name, leave a link to your IG, whatever. List your favorite teams, your favorite sneakers. We can have fun in the comment section. But also let me know if this is your first time subscribing. Shout out to my day one subscribers all the way back in 2014, a year after these released. And we're going to take a look at them. So, representing this particular colorway, it came in the black and white Jumpman box. Black on the lid, on the top, with the Jumpman in white, and you get, instead of the traditional cement, which I'll compare in a second, you get the white and black splatter. And these are called the Moonlights, but we all know, if you've been in the sneaker game, these are really called the Oreos. You know, so I guess they couldn't get the title locked in with Jordan without Nabisco or whoever makes Oreo having an issue. But we know them as the Oreos. So with the Jordan 5s, I normally go true to size 9.5. And these retail for $190, and that's for 2021. And the Air Jordan 5 Retro in black, cool gray, and white. These are crispy. General release, calm down. I know it's not limited, but I never had these before. And you get the little paper with the splatter in gray. Oh yeah. So like I said, I glanced at these a few minutes ago. All right, so here we go. funny thing is, one of my friends, one of my coworkers, Travis, turned me on to some of these code names. Actually, before I started buying and reselling shoes, check out my eBay page. I'll try to leave it in the description below, my eBay store. So I would just know these as Jordan 5s, and actually learning the numbers. I didn't get any Jordans when I was in middle school or high school. More like Air Maxes, Bo Jacksons, Deion Sanders, Charles Barkley's, stuff like that. These, and even with the Air Maxes, not even like expensive ones like these, which I just got for $100. The Vapor Max Plus is triple black. Shout out to Lewis for hooking me up. But yeah, so I really didn't know like these code names. So my friend, I'm thinking he's just making up street names, hood names. Oreos and the grapes just dropped. You got to get those. And he's talking about his daughter wanting these different Jordans. So then I actually looked them up, and that's where we get all these colorways titles from. Whether it's the Breads, the Royals, the Taxis, all of these different ones that we've had throughout the years, the shattered backboards, so forth and so on. So these are actually called the Oreos, representing black and white. Now they're calling them Moonlight. And we'll start at the bottom with the Jordan brand, which would have been Nike back in 1990 if these released then. But he never wore these on the court the year that the fives, the Model 5, which is known for the shark teeth, the ice, the visible air unit, Tinker Hatfield designing the shoe, the lace lock, this mesh right here. And normally the tongue is reflective, but it's not on this one. So start at the bottom. We're gonna have the Jordan, the ice translucent with the Jumpman behind it. Then we'll go into some crispy white. And you may not want to toss these if they get dirty. Just use the toothbrush and some shout, and it will get this back crispy. As far as this nubuck or suede, you definitely want to spray it with some type of water repellent and protector, because this suede is actually premium, and I'll get to that in a second. So the short teeth in black with the splatter, visible air unit. As a kid, crazy seeing Fresh Prince wearing Jordan 5s, and they actually came out with Bel Air 5s, a lot of them last year in 2020. You had the Oregon 5s. You had all these different colorways, like these yellow ones. I forgot the title of those. And once again, just an iconic sneaker, the way it looks. You see the Jumpman stitched in the back. This ice translucent mesh to make the shoe a little lightweight. Flat black laces, which you could do a lace swap. Get you the white flat laces, make it pop. Yes, get you the white flat laces and do a lace swap. And behind it, you can see the translucent little mesh on the tongue. Jumpman in gray. The interior is white, frosty white. And you're gonna get the Jumpman and the footbed and the insole in white. So the insole is black, the Jumpman is white. So I feel like with these, everybody's gonna have them this weekend. If it's fairs, fireworks, any of that stuff. Back to school, be safe when you're out and about, because you got the Delta variant coronavirus in this world we're living in now. But a lot of people's going to be wearing these with jet black jeans, just black and white, easy fit. You can get a Bulls jersey, a Bulls sweatshirt, hoodie. You can wear Champion hoodies with this in black and white. Something like this can go maybe a little darker if you want to make it match exact. So real easy to match up. And I know we're just going into October, but if you're that parent that, you know the Jordans are expensive, $200, and you have several kids and you was able to get these, put these in the stash for Christmas. right? That way you already have them here for Christmas for your child. And while everybody done already wore theirs, busted them up, tore them up, they're not played out because your child gets to wear these crispy after winter break. So yeah, just an idea. So I know you're thinking you're gonna get the cool gray 11s, and if you don't, you got a backup plan. And for everybody that's doubling and tripling up, wearing a pair, reselling a pair, and all of that, the shoe is super clean. Black and white, can't go wrong. So we're gonna do a quick comparison, then we'll get to the on feet. So. Yeah, I just got these this week. Alright, so we're gonna be comparing these to an OG colorway, which dropped in 2015. I was able to get 4 pair and then a pair on the restock. But these was in size 9 from East Bay. It may have been a return, but I sold all my 9.5s and 10s. So these are dead stock, which means never worn, never slid my feet in. Not me. Like I said, they may have been a return. And this is just a classic colorway, the black metallic, which didn't drop. They've had different variations of this, and I think the Oreos is actually inspired by these. But we'll take a look before we actually get to the sneaker. The boxes. Alright, so OG box. The red Jumpman. And you have the cement bottom versus the new one that I just showed. Alright, so and I normally just break these out like that. And I remember these dropped in the fall. Yeah, but not around the same time. They were more like August, early September. But this is an OG colorway of the 1990 metallic. You ready to name the differences? There's so many. But comment below, which one do you prefer the most? The OG, the most might, or do you like the black and white? Are you new school? Maybe this, when this released, this was your first pair and it means something to you. A little nostalgia, or these. All right, so this is a size 9, so it's not going to be exact. But from the bottom up, you see the herringbone traction with the ice. And the reason why they did this blue tint, back in the day it would have been clear, but over time, if you don't have them preserved, they were yellow. So you got the Nike brand with the Jumpman on the bottom. You got the white where it's blacked out right here. Icy mesh. This one wanted yellow a little bit. Black flat laces. The lace lock has a Jumpman on the Oreo. And on this one, you have Nike. And it's like a red lock. And the Jumpman in the red part of it. Jumpman and Nike. Oh, I see something else that's going to be crazy. Alright, so reflective tone with the red, so that means when the light hits it. Let's see if we can get a little bit of that reflection there. Let's see. Well, actually, I can't really get it right now. I'll try to get it at the end of the video. So when light hits it, or a picture is shot with a flash, it'll reflect. All right, so you got the Air Jordan upside down on the tongue on this one. It is upright on the Oreo. I bet y'all didn't know that. If you never had these, hopefully you're checking out this video and you can see these differences just for kicks, because these are kicks. Now, how crazy would it be if the Oreos had Nike Air on the back, but really would it take away from the black metallics? Comment below. Some of you guys that can do embroidery and customize, y'all might can get crazy with this, but I haven't saw it yet. Once again, you put the white laces in here, not in these. Don't do it. And then of course, on the inside you have Nike Air on this one. And the Jumpman in here on the Oreo Moonlight. Some freaking Moonlight. So, yeah. I think the tongue is a little bit higher because it's made of a different material. It's just like, just squishy, squish. Keep it 100, like, I know the suede. This is more like Nubuck, just smooth. And it looks good in dark and black with the Nike Air. Like, the Oreo is thicker. It feels good. It's not what they call ashy, like it was on those Royal 4s that dropped early one year, like in January or February a few years ago. But, like, if you didn't know, maybe if these dropped like in 1990 with these, you would think these are fakes. Like, if these was in the store and somebody came to school with these on and it wasn't announced in 1990, no internet, yeah, the Oreos dropped and they look like this, you would get clowned. But the difference is you won't now, and we'll keep it moving like that. So we'll go ahead and try these on real quick. Whoa. So we got the lace lock right here. I just got on some Nike slides in black and white. Polo shirt and hat is from the good folks at Marshall's. Your neighborhood retail store. Alright, so on the inside of these you do get a shoe tree. I'm not trying these on yet. Because it's all about the Oreos today. Oreo pudding, the Oreo crumbs and the whipped cream. Miss Taylor's class, business and administration, she used to bring the dishes. And also she taught accounting at the Oreo pudding. Hey, I'm a Raiders fan, which we're 2-0. Hopefully we'll beat Miami. Shout out to everybody in Miami though, but shout out to the Las Vegas Raiders. Everybody in California still rapping 2 in Oakland. I really don't like, these are snug. I really don't like stock lacing. The left one wasn't as bad. So I just got on some skinny jeans, super skinny from Route 21. We'll take a look at these on feet. My Coach Anthony boxing stance. Comment below if you're feeling these. Hey, check out the new J. Cole joint, a little EP, Heavens. I think it's called Heaven's Gift or something. The main track with a single Snatch, the pipe down beat from Drizzy. Get the North Carolina bars from J. Cole, representing that Rock Nation. Survivor is back coming. If you checked out the first 2 hours of season, I guess it's 21 or 31 maybe, Fiji. Been watching that Animal Kingdom as well. Lock Key will be back soon. Eclipso on Stargirl. Alright, so you already know. Yeah, so the Oreos are hot. I have them on my feet right now. They're plush. They feel very comfortable. Shout out to everyone working at these retail stores, distribution centers, and getting these shoes out and dealing with the customers who's anxious. The customer service centers, when they answer the calls, and the people are like, yo, how come I had the sneaker in the cart and it got snatched? So, you know, it's all in a day's work. The Oreos, September. As far as Jordan 5s, we do have, I think next Saturday, the Shattered Backboard 5s, or Electric Orange, or whatever they're calling them. Got the iPhone 12 Pro Max on the way. I got some more videos to upload. I got about 6 new pair of sneakers in. I may shoot another one in a few minutes. But until next time, like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout me out, I'll shout you out. Answer your questions below. I hope everybody was able to get these who wanted them. Peace and love. Oh, check out that Wu-Tang Saga Continues Season 2 and Season 1 if you haven't already. Wu-Tang Clan from 1993, originated by the RZA. And then we got Method Man, the Grave Diggers, Raekwon the Chef, Iron Man, Ghostface Killer. We also got ODB, rest in peace, ODB. And also the Jizza, Liquid Swords for 1995. Wu-Tang Forever, 1997, and beyond. New God, Master Killer, Capadonna, Inspector Deck, Shaheem, 1994, aka The Rugged Child, all of that. So check it out on Hulu. It's a good series. Represents Staten Island off of New York, East Coast bottom line. Oreo style. They don't look like those. They don't look like the OGs. But totally different sneaker. It's like Panda or something. Panda by designer. 100. Back on feet for now. Boxes, a whole lot of skit to put up. Like, comment, share, subscribe. What was that? Michael Jordan? Yeah. Oh, come on.